Kelvin Tailar, enanwumre mi wo so. Na wa mi wo so ne se emprempi no ya na yesuban bebre a yɛda n'adi no ya na ase immaturity bi ɛwɔ hɔnom. Bibi a woyɛ no wiase mu ha bia no ɛsɛ utimi adwene kɔ akyiri ansa na wayɛ sɛbɛyɛ a ebe wiase no de wotie wo bia no behu sɛ nipa a yɛ a wɔkasa yi wɔdwene ansa na wakasa. Na ummie wano na asɛm bia a wopɛ sɛ woka bia no na waka no watra saa da bia nkasa saa. Woyɛ saa na kyerɛ sɛ wadwene no mu no emu enye du. Na mpanyinfoɔ sɛ panyini tena fie na nkwadaa we nanka a yɛka ɛyɛ anankawefoɔ a wɔka ho bi. Enti tem biara no a wobɛyɛ bibiara no na sɛ woyɛ obi a woyɛ matured a woyɛ obi a wadwene anyini a ɛsɛ wotimi ayusu wadwene te sɛ deɛ ɛka no. Obiara ntimi mfɔso sɛ kyenkyena yɛ kramoni. Kelvin Tailar obiara ntimi mfɔso sɛ gye Quran di. Ne mmom no sɛdeɛ wadwene ayɛ wo a wo no hu ne sɛ wonnye Quran anaasɛ wonnye Islam ndi no. Saa nso na obi nso adwene ayɛ ne sɛ anaasɛ asi ne pi sɛ ɛsɛ wotimi agye Quran anaasɛ wogye Islam edi. Enti no mpanyinfoɔ sɛ obiara wɔ ɛyɛ ntosu kɔkɔɔ ɛwɔ yɛnum nanso yɛgya ate fitaa. Enti tem biara ne sɛ woka asɛm afa obi ho a sɛdeɛ obi bɛka asɛm bi na asɛm no wobɛtie na asɛm no ayɛ wo ya no. Saa nso na woka bi akyerɛ wo yɔnko a sɛ otimi hu sɛ asɛm a meka akyerɛ me yɔnko yi ade a ɛbɛyɛ ne ya anaasɛ ɛbɛha no. Enti no ɛsɛ metimi yɛ dan metimi hu kwan a ɛsɛ metimi de asɛm no fa so. Ummie wano na asɛm bi ebefiri mu aba bia no waka no saa daabi. Nyame anim nie ansa na anamuntu bia wobɛdi dwumadie bia na ɛsɛ wotimi sua adeɛ. Sometimes you need a wider knowledge, a broader knowledge of life before you can begin to talk to people. Because sɛ wante nipa ku ahodoɔ ase a tem biara no wobɛka asɛm a wobɛka no saa. Ne mmom sɛ woyɛ obi a wote nipa se you understand the human behavior, you understand human beings a tem biara woka asɛm a because say you know them no, you respect their feelings. You are not respecting their feelings not because you are afraid of them, but you are respecting their feelings because you have understood them, because you understand who they are. Enti no tem biara no woka bibia for mo ho a because say you know them no, you understand them, and so you speak it in a way say enko wiase no obia enkofa ho bɔne. Sɛ mpo obi bɛfa ho bɔne a ɛne ɛyɛ wɔno a na n'adwene yɛ ne sɛ ɔnyɛ den ɔmfa ho bɔne. Na mmom no sɛ asɛm no ɛkɔ asɛmni bia a ebetumi aka sɛ asɛm a woka yɛ die woka ne kan no. Na mmom sɛ wansua nipa, if you don't study about human behavior, wansua nipa one enkramufoɔ wɔnom suban ɛte sɛn, akristofoɔ suban te sɛn, asantefoɔ suban te sɛn, anwonafoɔ suban te sɛn, mosifoɔ suban te sɛn. Ɛsɛ otimi hu the human attitude, human behavior. Na hu sɛ nipa we say no, this is how they behave, this is how they understanding. Wote ɔmo ase a you relate well with them. But sɛ nipa no wante n'ase a toda ya na ɛdin. Sometimes you ask yourself, say, people who are against Islam and the Quran, you ask yourself, say, do you even know the Quran? Have you ever opened a chapter? Have you ever opened a page to, honestly, to patiently go through it. And then know, say, the Quran, I know what is within the covers of the Quran. Meaning, Quran, the womb. Tisa meka sɛ A a B a B. Obi a wɔnte aseɛ no ɔne wo ɔbɛdi wo akyinye no, na watumi approve say Quran chapter so and so mebie no say na tie. Na mmom no wonim, you don't know anything about anything. Adeɛ no wonim bibia fa Islam ho, wonim bibia fa Quran ho, na wotumi bie wano ka sɛ Quran no yɛtumi uti baabi yɛte de kɔ toilet. Nipa bɛn na wɔ wiase mu hanom a ɔbɛte Quran de akɔ toilet. Aden. And sɛ obi bɛte Quran de akɔ toilet a, na bia nipa no wɔyɛ obi a wɔnim the importance of literary work. Me respect any literary material in this world. Nwoma a obi atwerɛ de asɛm ato mu no, I respect it. I respect it because simple, if you are against it, you will find certain information in it which will give you a better understanding of life. It give you a better understanding of how those people behave the way they behave, so that you can correct. If it is wrong, you can correct it, so that the occurrence of it will stop. If it is right, you will improve upon it. My kind book be a friend no, what do you call it? Satanic Rituals. Nipa a wɔtwerɛ ne friend Anton LaVey, or American American. It's about how satanic rituals are being performed. And those books are there, countless of them. Now these are literary works. Anton LaVey, he wrote it about said you almost see behavior hanum. It's a horrible book that you are not supposed to read it. Me book be a friend of Satanic Murder. It's all about how the human beings, behave. So when you read it, you get to understand, you have a better understanding of how human beings behave in this world. That doesn't mean that some people no bet me at now they are toilet because it talks about Satanism. How much more the Quran? How much more the Bible? You might disagree with them, but you have to respect them because they are literally work. Come what may, if you will take the Quran and read it from cover to cover, understand it, you will definitely pick something beneficial from it. Don't talk like a layman. Sometimes it's very painful that those who have the senses to talk do not have the opportunity to talk. And those who don't have the sense to talk have the opportunity to speak nonsense. Obi ohonom a nyansa kyese adwene wono adwene so obetimi aka bibi wonya kwan wo nso wo nya kwan so mbekasa nso no maka basa. It is Professor Lumumba, Kenyan professor, law professor, was say those who have the knowledge do not get the opportunity, and those who have the opportunity do not have the knowledge. Sana we ase na kwakwaye wo nimdeɛ sɛ nka betimi abibi no wo na wonya kwan obi nso a woni bi no ono nso na ɔka ne basa. You have an opportunity to sit on such a wider platform to talk about human life, yet you don't know anything about human beings. No matter your disagreement, no matter your whatever against anything, you have to first of all appreciate it. The Quran, appreciate the Quran. No, appreciate the Bible, appreciate the Bhagavad Gita, appreciate the Atras Vedas. Any literary work, you have to show it respect. So, to the extent of taking it to go and wipe your anus, it means that you don't know what you are doing. So, before Quran now, they are quite people. Why not obey Sadian? And in any case, anytime you are talking about Islam and the Prophet Muhammad, you have to, show respect. Look at the Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad. Nipa bi te say Prophet Muhammad. He has about 2 billion followers. Kelvin Tailar, how many people follow you? How many people? Do you even have up to even 100,000 followers? These are people, about 2 billion people revere the Prophet Muhammad and revere the Holy Quran. 2 billion people, about 20, close to 25% of the world's population, or about 25% of the world's population reverse the Quran and reverse the Prophet Muhammad and are adherent of Islam. And when you are saying something about these people, you have to first of all look at the pedigree, the magnitude of what you are talking about. If the whole Muslim world will unite and come together and say, look, Kelvin Tailar, we are taking you on through a legal battle, say, come and tell us why you are preaching to the world that someone should use the Quran to wipe their anus. Can you stand it? Just one Islamic nation, you can't stand it. And the fact say you have an opportunity to sit somewhere and talk doesn't give you the chance to talk rubbish. You have to talk sensible things. Say things that any good listener will appreciate your work. The effort said the OT so kasano is highly appreciated. But that doesn't mean you should take the opportunity of that to abuse other people. So we take the opportunity of that. The Prophet Muhammad is the most influential human being on this earth. He is the number one. Michael Hart, or the 100, or said the most influential human being on this earth is the Prophet Muhammad. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And was say, my choice of Muhammad to lead the list of the world's most influentials may surprise some listeners and may be questioned by others. But he was the only man who was supremely successful on both religious and secular levels. Komsheni Muhammad nkwane nipa esumo a wodi onu nkwana, he single-handedly founded Islam. Nebisa say, what of Christianity? Jesus Christ founded Christianity. He said, no. He says that no one knows how Christianity, that is, without Jesus Christ, Christianity would have never existed. But no one knows how Christianity would have been without Paul. So now he has made Paul and Jesus Christ to be the founders of Christianity. And in already the most influential beings on earth, no, or the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam neba first, and or the Sir Isaac Newton eba second, and or the Jesus Christ ba third. Paul cried the man no see for baby. And you know, the Prophet Muhammad and his influence on humanity, no, is so amazing. So amazing. You might disagree with him. That is your own wahala. It's your problem. But then you need to understand, to study about them so that you can appreciate them. Mahatma Gandhi was he, Muslims have never indulged themselves in bigotry, even in times of greatest grandeur and victory. Islam enjoys on the admiration of the creator of the world and his works. Was as the West was in a dreadful darkness, the dazzling star of Islam shining in the East brought light, peace, and relief to the suffering world. The Islamic religion is not a mendacious religion. Was when people study Islam with due respect, they too will feel the same sympathy as I do for Islam. I have studied the lifestyle of the Prophet Muhammad and those who were closer to him. I have regretted not being with them anymore. I have arrived at the conclusion that Islam spreading rapidly was not by the sword. On the contrary, it was primarily owing to its simplicity, its logicality, its prophet great modesty, and his trueness to his promises that made people to accept Islam willingly. This is Mahatma Gandhi, an influential being. Are you sure you are even up to him? Are you closer to Mahatma Gandhi? His influence on humanity. Instead of you to sit on your radio station or whatever platform you have to, educate people, You are being bought by people. Anybody who can pay you money, you sit and you talk nonsense about their opponent. We don't do that. That is not how life is. The Prophet Muhammad is commanding 2 billion followers. He deserves respect. Obi biara o wiase mu hanom ofi se obetimi aka bibi against the Prophet Muhammad, and you are wrong. And that is why sometimes people will go to the extent of killing people who will speak nonsense about the Prophet Muhammad. And you can't take it away with them because you are playing with their feelings. This is the man they have wasted their life into admiring. So you have to respect them. Your father. If anybody talks nonsense about your father, how will you feel? Even your father. If your father had founded Islam, you would have been proud. If your father had been able to come out with even a poem, a better poem, you would have been proud. How much more the Quran? Enti no edru mre bi se nipa wo kasa. Esa utimi de nyansa ekasa. Unka anything just because you feel like talking. No. Before you attack Islam, you have to think well. You have to show respect. Islam has done nothing against humanity. Islam nye bibia ntia obia. If there's anything that you think that Islam has done against humanity, investigate yourself and investigate Islam well. Of course, there are a lot of Muslims who are on the contrary, who are doing other things which Islam doesn't support. That is their problem. They are human beings, and that is just like you are doing. Everyone is having their own problem. Without those people, if they have not even been in Islam, maybe they might have been doing other things. Or maybe Islam might have even tamed them a bit. And they might have done worse. Saying, "Komuni Islam mua." Entino bibi etembia na uka bibi about. Look at Christianity. It commands 2 billion followers. Over 2.5 billion people admire the Bible. So you don't talk nonsense about it. If you have anything to say it so that people can, trace it and they say, okay, wow, you're actually right. But you don't just come out and then open your mouth and anything comes out. That is not how life should be. Eti Kelvin Tailar, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what is your problem. Minimal problem. But then whatever your problem is, you need to sit yourself down. What do I intend to achieve for humanity? What am I contributing? At the end, I may contribute to the humanity. Asa, we are we have been our own enemies. We have destroyed ourselves with our verbal, what we speak verbally, our actions, everything. Every day in, day out, we just intend destroying ourselves. It doesn't merit us anything. Enti no, nyame anim nie, normal bi koswa emwa kra. Na memma asem ne nyɛ tintin. Kakra wo mu na yaka say, obi biara ofi say, obeye bibidi atia Islam no, you have to first of all know Islam. Se wunim Quran ya, Quran no se wunim, if you know what is the content of it, you will at least learn to appreciate it. Nobody is forcing you to believe in the Quran or believe in Islam. No one is forcing you. Life is a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice. If you choose to like it, fine. If you dislike it, it's your problem. Nobody can force you to like it. But at least you must have a better understanding of it. So that when you are saying something, you do not say rubbish. You do not say something which is lies or which is not true. Where on earth do people use the Quran and go and rub their anus? It is never true anywhere. Enti no ya ye kasa obi biara o kasa ese etimi hwe ne ye ebi ti se girl ya ye kunu omukunu na Nigeria. You see, sometimes when you are saying something, you have to respect. For instance, you are Sokoto and Kramufuomu, then you were speaking nonsense about the Prophet Muhammad. I don't support that she should be killed. I am not of the idea. Those who killed him I didn't share the idea with them that they should have killed the girl. But she was also wrong to have said that, to have insulted the Prophet Muhammad. She was wrong. So anybody who sits anywhere on this earth, draw the picture of the Prophet Muhammad, speak nonsense about the Prophet Muhammad and do whatever, you are wrong. If the Prophet Muhammad were to be from your family, you would have cherished that. You would have cherished it. So why? Medibesi Hanum, Nada Foforo na miani Mosomfo Akurugu Idrisu Yakubu. They break that our charity, mena meye founder. Na yegusua yepe eye mwa ya homobroku ye boa mobrofo nyanka yarefo obi biara ode na akosema bedan ye bia na ye boa no na ye momoa na ye didi sa adwuma no ye moa no mfiri ba bia emma ti no ohwe video yi a na ka wakoma se obeboa eye they break that charity ye dwuma di a ye number na ye 0248287887 0248287887 obetimi afre na wabua sanso na Kayaba Musa ono nso Kayab's biodigester we ni yi pa we ni yi nti no se opese obeye bigana habe bia na se wiasum habe bia no opese oba no obeye biodigester mo afre no eye 02491510 0249510156 oba be ya ma ti video no nso nsa kan na wahye na akwa akiri sɛ bɛyɛ a obi biara nsa bɛka bi na ɔno nso atimi ehu ɛyɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ wiase ma no yɛda mo ase.